So for real, it is Friday, December the 6th, 2024. Yeah, it's the day before my daughter's birthday, and it's been interesting. It almost look like I got freckles. I guess I do. Or unless there's just moles under the skin or whatever, but it's been interesting. I had somebody come and spend time with me and pretty much check on me and stuff like that. It was real interesting. Because, like I mentioned, he's pretty much a literal warlock. Or warlock in training or whatever. I don't know. Or maybe he just don't know what he's doing. I don't know. Gotta be careful with that. But and I don't play with those type of people, and that's why I didn't play with them. But you even gotta be careful with even interacting. So I try to be real careful, be on my best behavior. But yeah. I'm trying to tidy this little space up. So I was supposed to be leaving up out of here once again. Um oh my goodness. Once again for on today. God just keeps allowing for it to be renewed. And dude just asked me a question. He was like, "Are you mad that God allowed for this to happen to you?" And I was like, I'm very disappointed. I mean, am I scared to say I'm mad? I think I'm more so I am just disappointed though. Cuz I'm like, why? Why? Why would you? Cuz it definitely gives and feels like, "Oh, look at Miss Chloe Bailey here. Come on, I'm definitely already watch her." But it definitely gives that I'm not the one supposed to be dealing with this. Why do I have to? And I don't want to deal with it on nobody else's behalf. I didn't, you know, I don't want to be away from my children. I didn't choose to be away from my children, be separated, none of that. None of them anyway, but definitely already been away from my daughter for literally, it's been 4 years now. Of course, I've seen her a hand, not even a handful of times in between that space, but, and just started back talking to her every day pretty much the last couple months, but I don't know what's going on. She invited me at first, or seemingly invited me to her, and I'm gonna call it a gathering, but for me, I would be trying to celebrate my daughter. She invited me, but I haven't heard back from her since, so she didn't give me the information or anything. So it's like, are you disinviting me? Just just keep it real with me. Let me know. I'm fine with that. I'd rather it be like that. That's the type of relationship I want with you. Like you can feel a type of way like, dang man, I invited my mom. Maybe I shouldn't have or whatever. I don't know if that's the case, but it's almost trying to give that. I am not trying to have them boosie corners on my. Not trying to throw no shade at Boosie, but anyway. But yeah, so and I still want to go. I want to be there for her. I'm low on cash and stuff like that, but hey, it is what it is. That right there, I would definitely utilize my funds to get to her and do what I could. Sure, I don't care if I had to ride the bus part of the way or whatever. I want to be there for and with my daughter, and not just especially because other people gonna be there that I know I definitely don't like, definitely don't want to deal with, and they probably wouldn't be expecting it. But I want to be there for her. You know what I'm saying? So that's me or whatever. Got a little piece of change and we're gonna see, but all I say is let it be done according to God's will. God knows I want to go. She invited me. She told me about it, and I kind of feel the type of way that like everybody else. Oh, they reaching out, asking. She's just inviting me. I think I did ask her because we were talking on the phone and stuff, but everybody reaching out. What you gonna do for your birthday? This, that, and third, and then she telling them, and they all. She was like, everybody gonna be there. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't care. They don't make me no. Never mind. My relationship with you don't have nothing to do with them. They don't make me nor break me. My relationship with my daughter got everything to do with God keeping my relationship intact with her, and He allowed me to be her mother. So that's that. But kind of a little somber, a little bittersweet that my guy has gone back. He wanted to rush back. He was just back and forth, but I kind of know how to deal with it regarding him because That's how he was at the place where I met him, and then, but it was worse than that. But now he is a little. You can tell he's definitely a lot more stable in his mental and in his and just in his element and stuff like that. And he does the things that works for him, that's therapeutic for him or whatever. I don't necessarily agree with all of it, but hey, he does it, and that's what works for him. Um, Meanwhile, I've been having this fireball for a while, and I'm still not done with it. So, sis ain't no drinker like that, but I'm definitely about to take me a little drinky drink, just to just kind of chill. I don't want to say take the edge off because I'm not really edgy, but I'm still disappointed. Things going like this is like really bothersome. It's really getting on my nerves. I'm still grateful, nevertheless, that God has still been looking after me, keeping me in His way. I had some dreams and stuff before all this happened that like indicated some stuff like this happening, but I wasn't alone in the dream. That's what I feel. I don't want to be alone. And dude was just not telling me. He was like, "Don't look for nobody to come bail you out." For one, I'm not looking for him. For two, they can bail me out. They could definitely bail me out, but I'm not looking for them. I'm trying to connect with ones that are presented to me. And yes, it's a specific one. Oh, dang. I think they about to start talking about sis. Because I love me some Miss Chloe Bailey and her sister. Sure do. But yeah, I'm not looking for them. But just like this dude, I don't know. I'm not saying he thought that I was supposed to be somebody for him because he still got feelings for his, like he called her ex fiance. He got an ex wife and then he got an ex fiance. He still love her. He still care for her, and I get it and I understand. And he lit up when he was talking about her, and I thought that was so sweet. Who lights up when they talk about me? Not saying that nobody does, but it could be. But I light up when I think about me, when I love on myself and stuff like that. But also, it's like, yeah, who the one that's lighting up when they think about me, and never and more so, who the one spent the night with a woman, a female, and he didn't touch me, he didn't bother me. Me personally, I thought about it because it was a man in here, and it's like, okay, what is he giving? Only for a little few split seconds, but that was that. My mind was thinking about that because it's like, dang, I ain't been with a man in this long. Shoot, this might be the opportunity. But I'm going to be real. I don't want stuff based off that. I don't want to mess up good friendships and stuff like that, or what could be potential good friendships or connections with having sex. Just because I haven't had none in however long it's been. Um, I just had a little butterfly flutter encounter. That's what I call it. But yeah, none of that went down. We just hung out, we chilled, we went places, we went to the bar, we went to he liked to walk around. We went to the mall and walked around quite a bit. And we went to we went to like a camp type store today. Man, Miss Chloe Bailey, baby, she's giving everything. She is so cute, and she is like, I'm really about to watch her. I'll be back.
And a lot of times when I'm angry, those will be the best performances. Yeah. And it'll go by so fast because my passion just feels like a fireball inside of my heart. Yeah. So anytime I feel that way, I'm looking forward to going on the stage so I can just let it all out there and let it release. And that's where I kind of get my strength again and like my fuel.
Yeah, I love that. We know you're very passionate about your music. You just dropped your new album, In Pieces.
I did. I did.
And we want to know what was challenging about creating In Pieces. Whew. And were you in pieces? Like how?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. So that's where the title came from. I feel like us, especially in what we do, front facing, we have to seem like everything's fine all the time. Like we're perfect. See, we're good. There's no exactly. It's the mask. So when people come closer, that's when they'll see the little cracks of how we have glued ourselves back together when we've been broken down time and time again. So that's why I titled the album In Pieces, because the 3 years that I took to create it, I was going through some of the hardest times in my entire life. And I was really questioning a lot about myself and my self-identity and the people that I had around me and who can I trust, who can I run to. And so it was an interesting time to say the least, but I put all of my emotions into the music as if it was my therapy.
Did you cry?
Absolutely, I'm a crier.
She's just an answer.
Like I cry, I let it out. It's a release. Yes, exactly. I cry at least once a day, whether it's good tears or sad tears.
So, Chloe, I know you came into the industry with a sister, right? So, what's it like being apart from her and just doing your own solo thing?
It is definitely scary. In the beginning, I was like, can I do this without her? Do people want to hear my voice without my sister's voice harmonizing with me? We both had separation anxiety as we were like jumping into our own journeys. But we were just talking about this the other day. God has been answering every single one of our prayers. We get to make our dreams come true, not only together, but also separately. So then when we do come back together for our third album and other projects together, it'll be even stronger. So I'm really, really proud of us.
Yeah. We are too.
Your album In Pieces is an album about heartbreak and all of the things that you were going through, like you mentioned. Have you ever had a situation where you dealt with a guy that couldn't commit, or like that kind of caused you that heartbreak, and some of the things you talk about in the album?
Oh, absolutely. He'll commit, but then he'll lie or cheat, and then I go, deuces.
Yeah. Is it easy to say deuces, or is it like, okay, I'm gonna give you one more chance?
Yeah, for me, it's usually very easy for me to like shut the door.
Yeah.
And I block. I'll cry it out for a good 2 months, like, and even after, and reminisce, but after that, it's a little easier.
Yeah. But when you first dropped your single, Have Mercy, you were killing it in the performance. It was super sexy, and I love to see it, but you received a lot of like scrutiny. Why do you think that people feel so different or on the fence about seeing you embrace your sexuality?
I think it's because they grew up with my sister and I. They grew up seeing me as a 15-year-old, and I think when people see me or my name, they still think that's me. Right. And I'll be 25 in July. Yeah. So I know I have like a very youthful spirit, and I'm very bubbly, but that doesn't make me weak or less than smart or less than knowledgeable. And I know exactly what I want and what I need. And it's quite comical when people have so much to say about my life, but I'm happy that they're at least talking. Everyone's entitled to an opinion, to be honest. It's up to me to pay attention to what.
And as a Black woman, you shouldn't feel the need to be in a box.
Exactly.
Embrace all sides of yourself.
Yes,
right?
let the box be.
Because we can do it all. Why do you think that Black women sometimes receive that scrutiny versus other races or other types of women?
I think because, in a way, it's to keep us back from recognizing our own power. Because once we realize that, possibilities are endless. Because we are such ethereal and strong beings. So the only thing that really holds us back is because the world constantly tells us we're not good enough or we're not this, it's only really here. Because we are everything that people say we're not and more.
Yes, the original queens, okay?
Exactly.
But yes, I gotta ask you though about this whole Chris Brown thing. He's been in the media. It's been a whole bunch of drama.
Yeah.
So how did you feel receiving backlash for making music with him, making a video
grateful to have such an incredible song with him, and I'm just always like, I just want the music to speak for itself. And we had the best time on set. He was so kind, and I was really grateful to have him and Future and Missy Elliott on my record. People I've been fans of for years on my debut album. So nothing but love from
So
those
you
guys.
can't take that from Chris. Chris is the Chris.
Period.
You know, he is the Michael Jackson.
And he works very hard.
He works so hard.
Yeah.
You've done so much in your career. I want to give you the opportunity to receive your flowers, but also, what do you still hope to do in the future? Like, what's still on your list or on your vision board that you're like, I have to check this off in the coming years?
I love vision boarding.
There's so much to that. I've been on there and I don't realize till way after the fact. Like, wait, I put my name there. Like the most recent thing, I think it was 2018 or 2019. I used to be like, well, I still am, the biggest like childish Gambino fan before he like changed it completely to Donald Glover.
Yeah.
And I put a printout of the script next to his face on my vision board. And I just realized it was another one I got that went off the So moving on, I really want to win an EGOT, you know, so that's like a long-term goal. But I know like if I keep my eye on the prize, that will be another one I get to.
Well, you are such a vibe. Thank you so much for stopping by the DGS house. Of course, you are more than welcome to come back anytime, sis.
I will. Thank you.
Speaking of being in the house, we gonna be in the house on tour, okay? Make sure y'all pull up on her too, and make sure you're streaming her new album and Pieces is out now, available on all streaming platforms. Stay tuned for more Black Girl stuff.
Maybe I should go ahead and take her to church. I wanna hear where it hurts, but I'ma just play it away.
I don't know how long I've been back on this. I didn't even realize I pressed it. I'm too busy looking at Chloe Bailey. That church, something about church song. I'm gonna go back and listen to that after. And she was saying something about to just pray it away. My stuff used to feel like it was just that easy. Pray about something and it was resolved in the way that I wanted to see it. Now, not me feeling like I'm about to cry. But yeah, I'm still thinking about my daughter, her birthday and stuff like that. And it's just like, if I don't go, let God be in the midst on my behalf. And just be in the midst, period. Because it's about him, and let her learn to make it about him. But I'm always thankful. Thankful that my daughter tomorrow will wake up and 17 years old. I just give God all the glory because I carried that little girl. She's, you know, a young lady now, but I carried her. She's amazing, and I love it. You know, I don't give no type of thanks to her so-called dad, even though she been in that environment. You know, that would be for her to do if she decide. But anytime you alienate a child from their mother, a mother not bad for them, it's a problem. So, it's a hypocrite. But anyway, I'm not gonna go off deep on that. I'm just grateful. I'm grateful that I've been talking to her and communicating. Must be some skin peeling. I don't know. But anyway, I eat these Utz chips. I love these chips. So right now, it's not the focus, but the fact remains, I'm just thankful that I'm not out in the cold. God is sending to me, and He's utilizing somebody that, not that they still have to, but especially according to world standards, but is doing so, and I'm thankful. You know, that would be the person. Not the only person shouldn't have been, you know. And I almost want to pray the blessings of the Lord on this person, but I just can't because with one hand they're doing something good, but with the other hand, like behind their back, it just seems like they're doing something messy. So it's like I can't. I'm torn. I feel torn. But am I gonna continue to receive I'm just gonna do what I gotta do. Because I'm also trying to make it back to being able to be there with my children and stuff like that. But other than that, mm, mm, other than that, I just want to feel a whole lot better than what I do right now. Be a whole lot better than what I feel like I am right now. Other than that, I'm gonna upload these videos. I had one from last night. So I'll start on that. But I asked God to help me to operate with forgiveness in my heart and move forward. Baby, I didn't know how cute them little freckles trying to make my face look. Now, I mean having some little freckles. I'm not saying they ain't always been there, but ooh wee. I really got them freckles popping. It just took me by storm a little bit. Anyway, also, Lord, please release my man. I had a man sleep over here in this bed the other night. That's why I saw messy. Not the other night, but last night. And it wasn't my man. That's what I was saying before I pressed pause. Like, I seen myself dealing with some stuff, and I don't think it's fair that I have to deal with that, but I just don't want to deal with it by myself. Because in the dream, I wasn't dealing with it by myself. I was literally dealing with it with the person and beside the person that I wanted to be with. But yeah, but other than that, I had very healthy interactions with the guy that I was hanging with last night and all day yesterday. It was cool from the time he got here to the time he left. He looked out, and I appreciate it. He was very much a gentleman, and he remained a gentleman. He was a gentleman where I met him, and he was a gentleman when he came up close and personal. And I just told him, I was like, yeah, your parents really raised you right. You could tell. You know, they raised him right, but I don't know who's trying to train him on being a warlock. Or who giving him over to warlockism, if that's a thing. And make sure my stuff ain't hanging all out. But yeah, anyway, and I am a little hungry, even though we ate some Bojangles. They did not do my food right. Like, they did not serve my food with care. And I just felt the type of way slightly. Yeah, they could have did a whole lot better. Is this it? Oh yeah, I'm gonna do a survey. Cause that was bad. The biscuit and everything, the fries was stale and hard. I had to take them back in there. He had parked over there at the place, so I was like, okay, let me take these back in there. Them things are nasty. I don't want them. And they gave me some fresh and hot ones. Came out. It's like y'all are restaurants. Why don't y'all try to serve every person as much as you possibly can fresh food? Stop playing. Like, people sometimes don't mind waiting on fresh food, good food. But yeah, even the sausage biscuit, it wasn't given, and I was like, dang. Now we ate some Thai food from the mall. That was very much giving what it's supposed to give. It was a little expensive, but it was still giving. And yeah, I did want to go back today just to get a pretzel, but I didn't want to go back to the mall today just to walk around. We just did that yesterday. I don't like being at the mall like that, for real. To be honest, I really don't. Been going to that mall for years. And I just really don't like being around there like that. But yeah, I'm about to get off here. Be back soon.